And hello, everyone, from the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. It is a River State Conference basketball doubleheader as teams have been playing in division through the first part of the season, and now it is working to going to the other division as it is Oakland City University and Shawnee State. I'm Walt Ferber with producer-director David Hose. Happy to be along with you today. We had the opportunity earlier to sit down and talk with Ken French, the head basketball coach at Oakland City University, and here is that conversation.
Coach, it is always a pleasure. You and I have spoke many times about how tough road wins are in the River State Conference. Well, by golly, we went down to Owensboro with Brescia, a very tough place to play. Got a nice win.
We did. We got a nice win. Both teams played well. Give Brescia credit because I thought they played a heck of a game, too. They were coming off a huge road win of their own at IU Southeast by double figures. They're playing well right now. They got one of the best scorers in the league, and we did a great job and held him to 37. So but nobody else scored double figures either. So it was, the most impressive thing about it is just the adversity we've been through and everything, and to see the guys respond the way that they did to get the win because, we go down 74. It was tied 70-70. We foul a guy and everything, but we go down 74-70, and from that point on, we outscore them 11-4.
Wow.
And won the game and got on the offensive boards and just made plays. We went and took it. Brescia didn't give it to us. We had to go take it. And that's been the impressive thing about it. And hopefully this will springboard us, into the rest of the conference play. Is we just finished everybody in the West Division. So now we're playing cross-divisional games, crossover games with the East Division, and that starts today with Shawnee State.
I've noticed this the last couple of games. It's like a little ember that's turning into a fire. Our guys, it looks like, are starting to believe, are starting to play for one another. The roles are becoming more and more defined, and that's what happens to very successful basketball programs.
Obviously, we wanted it to occur much earlier in the season, but for us to still be chasing it and still working for it, and that being our goal every day to be the best version of who we are, and the guys are still coming in and working hard and everything, that tells you a lot about where we are as a program and our mindset of growth. And, it doesn't matter, get better. We got to get better. And the guys know that. And, yes, it's taken, whether it's been the injuries of guys in and out and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what the reason is, but, Walt, you've been around athletics for a long time. Sometimes it just takes longer than others, and when it clicks, and then you keep building on it. And we're trying to keep stoking that fire. If we've got it burning a little bit right now, everybody in the program, our job is to keep it burning, and let's get it bigger and brighter and hotter than what it has been. But guys are in a good frame of mind. They know we got a tough game today, but the growth and knowing that we're getting better, and they see that, and they believe that, they feel that, speaks volumes about those guys.
Shawnee State is the opposition today. Very familiar with those guys. As a matter of fact, I've already seen them this year twice down at Kingsport, and they have an excellent program, and they got a lot of different guys that can beat you.
Yeah, and their team has changed. They've added two guys since we saw them at the show. And their best player is Trey Beard, number 3. And I've known Trey since he was 9, 10 years old. And, Shawnee State's an old rival for me. This is the only second time we've played them since I've been here at Oakland City. So this will be won or lost at the rim. That's where the game's going to be won or lost, right at the rim. And both teams are going to play physical. Both teams are going to pound it inside. We're a little bit different than they are. They're more off the dribble, one-on-one type. But they're playing well. They're coming off a comeback win of their own against Midway, and then the very next game, they blew Alice Lloyd out at home, And so they're playing their best basketball, and they just added those two other pieces, so they're a work in progress. They don't know who they are either, so they're trying to figure it out. I expect this to be a 1 or 2 possession game, and I would expect neither team to have a real big lead or anything like that. Typical conference game, for us. So Coach Hunter and I are good friends. I respect him. He used to be at St. Mary's of the Woods. He used to be the assistant at Shawnee. Then he went to St. Mary's of the Woods, and he was at a junior college for a while, and now he's the head coach at Shawnee. And we talk during the year and that kind of thing and bounce things off each other. And it's one of those matchups you like to play in because it's going to be a really good game and you're playing against somebody you like, one of your friends.
Other keys for us here today?
Let's keep it simple. We got to defend, rebound, take care of the ball. We talked the other night about if we defend, rebound, take care of the ball, you give yourself a chance to win every game, and that's what we got to focus on and do. Just do the simple better. And when we do that, we're pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. Injuries, I know that's not an excuse because they are a problem for everybody, but we've been bit a little bit. How are we doing injury-wise now?
Everybody's back, but we've had some guys fighting that stomach bug, flu bug, whatever's been going around. And we even had one that was had to get fluids, was dehydrated so bad and everything. So we'll see how it goes. But on paper, we got everybody, they're dressed. And, what have we been saying? It's day to day. Aren't we all? So we'll see how we go. But we should have everybody available and ready.
Okay. Coach, it's certainly always a pleasure. Great to have you guys back here at the Johnson Center, and certainly best of luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Walt.
And now the Reverend Jeff Brawley in tonight's invocation. That, of course, is our national anthem. We're ready now for the starting lineup and the action of today's basketball doubleheader. A great one here at the River State Conference this afternoon. First of all, the starting lineup for Shawnee State. At one forward, number 6, Dawson Lovelace, a 6'9" sophomore, averaging 13.5 points per ball game. The other forward, number 7, A.J. Benton, a 6'5" senior at 8.4. At guard, number 14, Corey Gardner. He's a 6-foot grad student at 14.3. Number 22, Amani Howard. He's a 6'7" freshman at 2.8. And the big gun offensively at guard, number 3, Trey Beard, a 5'11" grad student, averaging 19.7 points per ball game. For Shawnee State, Trey Beard, Donovan Lovelace, A.J. Benton, Corey Gardner, and Amari Howard. And now the starting lineups for your Oakland City University Mighty Oaks. Dr. Custer, our public address announcer, you can hear in the background there. And one forward, number 23, Amir Mack, a 6'6 junior, averaging 17.8 points per ball game. At a guard, number 10, Ramid Ali, a 6'3 sophomore, at 4.4 points per ball game. At forward will be number 14, Jonathan Claxton, a 6'8 junior, at 4.5 points per ball game. That guard spot will be number 5, Hunter Johnson, a 6'3 sophomore, at 15.6. And also starting will be Jalen Negron. Jalen, a 6'2 grad student, at 14.5 points per game. So for the Oaks, it is Hunter Johnson, Ramid Ali, Jalen Negron, Jonathan Claxton, and Amir Mack. Oakland City is in the home white uniforms, dark blue numerals, light blue trim. Shawnee State's Bears in the dark blue uniform, white numbers, and light blue trim. Walt Ferber, producer, director David Hose with you courtside for our Saturday afternoon doubleheader here on the dedicated Oakland City University channel on thnccaa.org, as it will be Lovelace against Claxton, jumping at midcourt. And the Oaks get the tap as Hunter Johnson will fire it back to Negron. And the Oaks have the first possession. Hunter Johnson now, top of the key, works to Claxton on the low block. Claxton off the glass, that is no good. It bounces around. Shawnee State is on the run out. That's Benton. Basketball's knocked away. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Shawnee State. First turnover of the ball game for the Bears. And that will give the basketball back to the Mighty Oaks as Hunter Johnson puts the ball into play. Negron works the ball across the timeline. Claxton back to Negron on the right wing. Hunter Johnson baseline. Gets the ball to Amir Mack, 17-footer. Rims off, no good. Claxton gets the rebound, no good. And Shawnee State has it once again as they try to get the transition going. They have the ball set as the ball now is Trey Beard. Goes back on the far side to Howard. That is Corey Gardner. Gardner drives in the lane, stops free throw. Now that is some pass, and that is what you call a high percentage shot by Donovan Lovelace. Bears up 2-0, 18:47 to go here in the first half. Negron drives in the lane, passes the ball down. And shot by Mack, it's no good. Bears come down with a rebound. Beard works the ball across the timeline for the Bears. He stops out near the timeline. Bounce passes the ball to Benton. On the near side, Gardner. Basketball was deflected, but it goes right back out to Lovelace with 3 on the shot clock. The 3 is in the air. That is up, no good. Negron on the run, works it across the timeline for Oakland City. Hunter Johnson thinks about shooting, instead pulls it back, drives toward the bucket. Off balance, off the glass, and in, and we're tied. Hunter Johnson averages 15-6. He's got his first 2, and we're tied up at 2. 17:51 to go here in the first half. At the free throw line, Belton, and that's going to go. That's in, and the lead goes as Belton put that in to 4-2. There's Mack, and he does that about as good as anybody else. Amir Mack will tie the ball game up, as it seems like he held in midair for a while. And the junior out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play and to give the Oaks their first lead of the afternoon. 4-4 the score. Mighty Oaks coming off a huge win on the road at Brescia. Another big one today here at the Johnson Center. And Amir Mack, who is a 66.7% free throw shooter, gets it to go, and it's 5-4. Oaks up by 1. Gardner across the timeline. It's the ball to Lovelace. Driving is Gardner. Back at an open three-point shot, and off the front of the rim, no good by Lovelace. Hunter Johnson on the move. Stops at the free throw line, and Negron tracks down a little bit of an errant pass there. Negron, 18-footer, no good. Coming out with the rebound is Gardner. Works the ball across the timeline, stops. Goes on the right wing now. Working underneath was Lovelace. It is no good, and I think we're going to have an offensive foul here. Foul is going to be called on Belton. That's his first personal foul. McKee will come into the ball game for the Bears, and Belton will sit down. Hunter Johnson back to Negron. Oaks up by 1. Hunter Johnson on the left wing. That's down and kicked back to Ali. Runner in the lane by Ramed Ali is good, and the lead is 7-4 for Oakland City University. 16:26 to go here in the first half. Corey Gardner for the Bears. Goes top of the key now to Dixon. Back to Lovelace. Trey Beard, a prolific scorer. Drives. Kicks it back to Lovelace. Works back out. Good ball movement. Three-pointer top of the key. Shooters roll up and in by Corey Gardner. Averages 14-3, and we're tied at 7. Full court pressure by the Bears. Hunter Johnson on the far side. Oaks broke it without a lot of trouble that time. And Negron has it out near the timeline with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Negron pops the ball to Claxton, 18-footer. That's up, no good. Coming out with the rebound is Lovelace for Shawnee State. Beard works the ball across the timeline on the near side to Lovelace. Corey Gardner now going top of the key. Howler in the lane, no good. Claxton with a board for Oakland City. Negron across the timeline near side. Goes to Amir Mack. That's a wow. That is what that is. That's a wow move by Mack on the baseline, and Oakland City back up 9-7 as Amir Mack has 5 points to pace Oakland City University. Gardner on the right wing stops, pops from the elbow and scores. Gardner with 5 points, and it's 9-9. Negron to across the timeline to Ali, works on the baseline, and you give Hunter Johnson that much time to set up, he's going to nail him. Gets to the timeout called by Shawnee State. 14:39 to go with the first half with the score 12-9 Oakland City. There will be immediate timeout. We'll take a break. You are watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on theNCCAA.org. Back at the Johnson Center, Oakland City up early in this one, 12-9. Oakland City 5 of 11, 45.5%. Shawnee State 4 of 7, 57.1. Oakland City 1 of 1, 3-point shooting for 100%. Shawnee State 1 of 3 for 33.3. Oaks 1 of 1 at the free throw line, 100%. The Bears have not shot a free throw. Shawnee State out rebounding Oakland City 5-4. Oakland City one offensive rebound. The Bears don't have any. But defensively, Shawnee State up 5-3. 4 ties, 1 lead change. And Shawnee State has been in the lead for 59 seconds or 18.4%. Oakland City for 145 or 32.8%. A one-possession ball game. They've got the weave working. Comes back on the near side to Gardner. Gardner drives in the lane and whistle and a foul. I think it's going to be called on DeGrone. And that'll be his first personal foul. And that is the team's first personal foul. Lovelace will hand the ball to Gardner. Three-pointer, no good. Amir Mack high in the air to get the rebound for Oakland City. Stops it on the near side. Move in the lane. Mack from 5. He's starting to cook. That's 7 points already for Amir Mack, and it's 14-9 Oakland City. At the 13-48 mark. Trey Beard drives underneath. Ball is lost and it's kicked. And it will be, with 18 seconds left, the Bears with the ball. As will be Howard coming out of the ball game. And coming in will be Vasquez for the Bears. Gardner to McKee. Gachiro Barica going to check in. That is up and good. Gets the Bears back to within 2. Robbie Williams getting ready to check back in the ballgame as Ezra McKee hit that. And there is the answer by Claxton with emphasis. And it's 16-12. And the answer again by McKee. As Ezra McKee has come up with 2 big buckets. Driving high, I tell you what, Amir Mack's having himself a great ball game. Joe Baric and Robbie Williams coming in for Oakland City. As we are going to have free throws shot by Amir Mack, a 67% free throw shooter. He's already 1 of 1 for the day and has 7 points on the afternoon. Gets it to go. 8 points for Mack. Robbie Williams coming in for Hunter Johnson. Claxton coming out of the ball game and Gachiro Barica coming in. 17-14 Oakland City. They hit this, they'll have the biggest lead they've had in the ball game. And I get the shooter. He's 3 for 3 at the line this afternoon already, 9 points. And it's 18-14. Mighty Oaks, Vasquez works the ball on the near side to McKee. Basketball taken away by DeGrone. Coast to coast, puts it up off balance. Rebounded underneath. That is up and no good by Ali. Another offensive rebound by DeGrone, and he stepped on the baseline. All right, that'll give it back. Tanner Toop's going to check into the ball game for Oakland City. Vasquez sets up the offense for the Bears. On the wing to Gardner. Gardner dumps it off, and the 17-footer rims off, no good. But getting up there and stealing it is Ezra McKee, who's got 6 points off the bench, and it's 18-16 Oakland City. DeGrone works to G. Driving in under and scoring, Gachiro Barica. Gachiro Barika, the young man out of Rotterdam in the Netherlands, makes it 20-16. Driving in the lane, left-handed layup, yes. And one, I do believe, is Corey Gardner. Has 7 points, but that makes it a 20-18 ball game as Tanner Toops will come into the ball game for DeGrone. Gardner at the free throw line, an 87.5% free throw shooter. Rims out, no good. G comes down with a rebound, gets it to Ali. Robbie Williams sets up the offense. Oaks have a 2-point lead. They have the ball. .14 on the shot clock. Williams holding on to it. Trey Beard working on him and gets it to G, who misfires. G gets the rebound, and an offensive foul will be called on Gachiro Barika. So a chance now for the Bears to tie or actually take the lead as we're heading toward the halfway mark here in the first half, and it has been a dandy so far. Vasquez setting up the offense for the Bears. Gets the ball to Trey Beard. Top of the key, McKee. Man, he's played well off the bench. Back outside to Vasquez. A run around the lane is no good. Amir Mack with a rebound, and he's taken off to the show. And no. It's tapped around, and the Bears has it. A couple of cracks at it. Long lead pass down. The Bears in transition. That goes to Beard. Good getting back by the Oaks, and the Bears have to pull it back and go into a half-court offense. No good. Tanner Toops comes down with a rebound, and the foul's going to be called on Corey Gardner. Gardner will pick up his first personal foul as that is the team's fourth. Robbie Williams setting up the offense. A 2-point Oaks lead. They're trying to make it a little bigger this time. Toops heading in the lane from the, that's the runner in the lane by Toops. That is good, and it's 22-18 Oakland City University. Vasquez goes to McKee. McKee now to Trey Beard. Beard to Gardner. Gardner has to kick it back outside. The ball is reversed. Driving in the lane is Vasquez. Kicks it back outside. Basketball is deflected by Toops, and I think Tanner's going to pick up the personal foul. Tanner Toops is first, and that is the team's fourth as Hunter Johnson will come back into the ballgame. That takes us to the media timeout. 9:51 to go in the first half. The score, Oakland City University 22, Shawnee State 18. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on theNCCAA.org. We're at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University, 22-18. Mighty Oaks are up. Our game brought to you in part today by the Gaslight at Uptown, Huntingburg Pizza by the Pound, and so much more at the Gaslight. January 29th, Raider Wednesday. Ryan Haywood and the Southridge Raiders basketball team. Our team leaders as far as points, Shawnee State, Corey Gardner and Ezra McKee with 7 each. Donovan Lovelace and A.J. Belt have 2. Oakland City, Amir Mack 9. Hunter Johnson 5. Ramed Ali with 2. Jonathan Claxton 2. Rebound, Shawnee State, Donovan Lovelace 2. Ezra McKee 2. A.J. Belton and Corey Gardner, 1 each. For Oakland City, Jalen Negron, Jonathan Claxton, Amir Mack, and Gachiro Barica have 2 rebounds each. As we are back into play with 9 minutes, 51 seconds to go here in the first half. Ezra McKee puts the ball into play for the Bears. As that goes to Lovelace on the far side now to Vasquez. Heads into the lane, kick back outside. Works the ball now to Vasquez. Vasquez in the lane, works on the baseline, and that is an open tray. That is good by Vasquez. His first points, and it's a 1-point game at 22-21 as Williams runs the point now for the Mighty Oaks. That's the basketball up. Lobs the ball on the baseline, and that is G. And they're going to call another charge on G. Gachiro Barica picks up his second personal foul, and that's going to get Claxton back in the ball game. And now the Bears actually have a chance to take the lead. Vasquez works the ball to Ramirez. Whistle. Foul is going to be called on the Oaks. That's going to be Robbie Williams picking up the foul. Negron will come back into the ball game for Oakland City University. That is the team's 6th foul of the first half. So next one on, they'll be shooting free throws. 9:06 to go here in the first half. Driving in the lane. That's no good by McKee. Negron has it for Oakland City. Negron to Toops. Hunter Johnson baseline tray. That is no good. Ball is bounced around. And it will go to Shawnee State. Claxton going high in the air to try to get it, but that is coming back into the ball game, or coming in, is Elkin Ramirez for Shawnee State. Vasquez with the offense. That's Ramirez. Back to Vasquez. Ezra McKee. Trey Beard. They've done a pretty good job on him so far. Lovelace. 7 on the shot clock. Step back, and that is no good on the 3, and it's tapped up. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Shawnee State as Ezra McKee has picked up the personal foul. That is the team's 5th personal foul. Ali will head back into the contest for Oakland City, and Garth Jepson will make his first appearance momentarily. Hunter Johnson, and that's going to be kicked by McKee. Toops out of the ball game. Ali in, Jepson in. And it is going to be Amir Mack getting his first rest of the night. Goes back, and Claxton picks it up. Goes on the baseline. Negron. That's Hunter Johnson. Claxton low block. The shake, the bake, the move. It's tapped, and it's going to go out of bounds. And we've got an Oak on the floor that is in some duress at the moment. We're going to get our trainer out to take a look. And that is Claxton. Arthur Williams getting ready to check into the contest as they're going to check out Claxton to be sure. Arthur Johnson checking in. A 6'6" forward out of Orlando, Florida. Changed his name. He is now at number 50. And that is going to take a timeout on the floor. 7:49 to go here with the first half with the score 22-21 Oakland City. A 30-second break. We'll keep it here on the 30-second break as we'll break down the scoring for Shawnee State. McKee leading the way with 10 points. Gardner has 7. Lovelace and Belton has 2 each. For Oakland City, Amir Mack with 9. 5 points for Hunter Johnson, 2 each for Ramid Ali, Jonathan Claxton, Tanner Toops, and Gachiro Barica. Gaslight in Uptown Huntingburg. Our great sponsors, pizza by the pound. They have the buffet every Raider Wednesday. And don't forget, it is your place to watch Oakland City University athletics. On the big screen TV, you know the Gaslight used to be a movie theater, and it's a great place to watch. So Oaks put the ball into play side court. And the long shot is no good. Johnson almost had it, but was taken away by Vasquez. Across the timeline, Ramirez, Trey Beard. Beard top of the keys. The Bears once again can take the lead with the bucket here. In the lane from the elbow, that is no good. Negron comes down with a rebound for the Oaks. A little smooth move there behind the back dribble. Hunter Johnson. 10-footer. No good. And Arthur Johnson just picked up a foul. If there was any doubt on the strength of Arthur Johnson, that just was pretty much laid on there. He is a strong young man. And that is the 7th team foul for the Oaks, which will put Lovelace at the free throw line. He's a good free throw shooter, 81.4% on the year. Lovelace, a sophomore out of Dallas, Texas. It's the free throw. Ties the ball game. 3 points for Lovelace. Claxton will go back into the ball game, and glad he's all right. For Oakland City is Johnson, who did a good job on his time in. So one more for Lovelace, the sophomore. Had a chance to give the Bears the lead. And he does. 23-22, Shawnee State. Lovelace out. David Charles coming in for the Bears. He's a big boy, Charles. Negron, Garth Jepson left wing. Negron top of the key. Hunter Johnson. Bounce passes, goes to Ali. Negron drives, 15-footer, no. Tapped up. And that's going to go off Claxton out of bounds and will be Shawnee State ball with a 1-point advantage. Good first half we've had here. 6 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the half. 23-22. Vasquez sets up the offense across the timeline. Bounce passes to McKee, goes on the near side now to Ramirez. That's Charles. Kicks the ball to McKee. This time he misfires. It's tapped around. And it's up and in by Charles. 25-22. Hunter Johnson, no, but Hunter's going to get himself to the free throw line. A chance for the Oaks to get closer. Charles is going to pick up the personal foul. Amir Mack will come back into the ball game for Oakland City University. Hunter Johnson, 74.1%, the sophomore out of South Decatur and Sardinia, Indiana. The state's leading scorer his senior year in high school. Hunter Johnson, 6 points on the day. Williams in, Mack in for Oakland City. Negron out and Garth Jepson out. One more for the Oaks and a chance for OCU to get it back to a 1-point contest here. That is no good. McKee comes down with a rebound. 25-23. Vasquez bounce passes the ball to McKee. McKee hands it to Beard. Beard back to McKee. McKee stops, pops, in and out, no good. Robbie Williams with a rebound for the Oaks. Kicks it into gear, gets it across the timeline. Hunter Johnson. Hunter steps back. 13 on the shot clock now. Robbie Williams sets it back up. They need to get it in gear here offensively. Claxton with the screen. Robbie Williams steps back. Amir Mack, 10-footer, that is up, no good. The rebound comes down to Charles. Long last, McKee by himself. Left-handed layup is good. 8 points for Ezra McKee, and it's 27-23. The Bears going toward the 5-minute mark here with the first half. Robbie Williams works the ball across the timeline. Hunter Johnson. Hunter steps back. Robbie Williams now calls the shot. Man, he has Trey Beard on him like glue. Claxton hands the ball to Ramed Ali. Outside to Williams. 5 seconds on the shot clock. That is no good. Hunter Johnson gets the rebound. Step back from the elbow. No good. It's tapped out. And here comes Trey Beard. It's knocked away defensively by Ali. Robbie Williams with the ball for the Oaks. And a foul is going to be called, an offensive foul on Oakland City University, and that is going to be Claxton picking up his first personal foul. 27-23, 4:35 to go with the first half. It is immediate timeout, so we'll step aside. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org. We're back with the score 27-23. It is Shawnee State with the current advantage. Oakland City not at 27-33-3. Shawnee State's picked it up 11-23, 47-8. Oakland City 1 of 4 3-point shooting, 25%. Shawnee State 3 of 9, 33.3. Free throws, Oaks 4 of 5 for 80%. Bears 2 of 3, 66.7. Oakland City is out rebounded Shawnee State 17-15, 6-2 offensively. Shawnee State 13-11 defensively. 5 ties, 2 lead changes. Oakland City is led for 9 minutes and 11 seconds. Shawnee State for 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Bears have the ball. Gardner. Robbie Williams guarding him. Ball is reversed. That is Trey Beard. You see why he is the leading scorer on the team, the way he drained that one. Averages almost 20, his first points of the day, and it's a 7-point Shawnee State advantage. Negron drives in, steps up from the elbow, and that's a good one from Jalen Negron. 30-25, Bears by 3, long pass down, and putting the basket up and in is Corey Gardner. He's got 9 now, and it's 32-25, but Hunter Johnson answers the other way. 8 points for Johnson, 32-27, back to a 5-point ball game. Vasquez, Gardner drives past Johnson, and a foul is going to be called on the Oaks. That is Hunter Johnson that's picking up his first personal foul. Ninth team foul for the Oaks, so that's going to put Shawnee State to the free throw line. Corey Gardner an 87.5% free throw shooter going to the free throw line. Grad student out of Owensboro, Kentucky hits the free throw. Gardner in double figures with 10. And it's 33-27. And he tries to make it 34-27 with this one. And that is what he does. 3:38 and a half. This has been a wild one here. It's pretty much what we expected. Negron will set up the offense for the Oaks. Works off the back screen. Amir gets it on the baseline and it's thrown out of bounds. We'll go back to the Bears. McKee has the basketball. He's been a shot in the arm off the bench. Averages double figures for the Bears. Vasquez gets it back to Beard. You just saw his three-point shooting ability. He'll shoot that same spot. This time it's no good. It's batted around and Lovelace has it for the Bears. Driving into the lane is Gardner. Kicks it back outside now to Lovelace. Lovelace 17-footer, no. Amir Mack high for the board for Oakland City University. 34-27. Step back Mack, no good. It's tapped up, tapped around. Coming down with the basketball is Charles. The ball down underneath and the right-handed layup is good by Corey Gardner. He's got 13 points. And the biggest lead of the ball game for Shawnee State at 36-27. Oaks need a point, need a couple points. Many as they can get here. Robbie Williams lobs the ball to Claxton. Claxton double teamed, back out, an open baseline shot. Nothing but nylon by Negron. Negron with 5 and it's 36-30. With that tray, it gets back to a 6-point game. Marcus Vasquez for Shawnee State. Good screen by, and it goes back to Beard. He's closed out on his Hunter Johnson's on him now. Tapped away by Claxton, but it goes back to Lovelace. Vasquez steps back. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and a 17-footer rims off and is no good by Lovelace. The Oaks have it. Shot fake. Negron takes his time short. It's tapped up. Shawnee State is back. That is Gardner who puts it up and in. Gardner with 15 points and it's 38-30 Shawnee State. Robbie Williams misfires on it. Coming down with a rebound is Gardner. Attacking the basket and scoring is Lovelace. He's got 6. It's 40-30 now. A timeout is called by Oakland City University with 52.2 seconds to go in the first half. And we will leave it right here as the spurt by Shawnee State has put this out at a 10-point advantage. Corey Gardner leading away for Shawnee State with 15 points. Ezra McKee with 12. Donovan Lovelace with 6. Trey Beard with 3. Oakland City, Amir Mack with 9. Hunter Johnson 8. Jalen DeGrow with 5. And Ramid Ali has 2. Rebounds, Donovan Lovelace 4 for Shawnee State. Ezra McKee, Damon Charles, and Corey Gardner have 3 each. For Oakland City University, Jalen DeGrow and Amir Mack have 4. Hunter Johnson and Jonathan Claxton have 2. 4 assists for Marcos Vasquez for Shawnee State. 4 assists for Jalen DeGrom for Oakland City University. 52.2 seconds to go in the first half. And the Oaks will have the ball. Robbie Williams works it up on the near side, setting up the offense for the Oaks. Goes to Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson threw it to Mack. Mack wasn't anticipating it, but DeGrom goes and gets the ball. That works to Robbie Williams. Williams on the baseline to Claxton. 12 on the shot clock. Claxton underneath. Got it to go. Jonathan Claxton. 4 points, and it's 40-32. And the shot clock is off with 28.6 seconds to go in the first half. Garth Jepson is going to get ready to check in, but it looks like he's probably not going to be able to get in unless there's a dead ball situation before the half, as that's Trey Beard with Negron on him. Goes back to Vasquez. McKee, who's just been on fire the first half. Gardner's not been shabby himself. It's tapped away, but tapped right back to Vasquez, and that at the buzzer is good by Vasquez. His second three of the ball game. He's got 6 points. And at the end of the first half, the score is Shawnee State 43 and Oakland City University 32. Let us take a look at the team statistics here in the first half. As Shawnee State, let's go with the team stats first. All right. Team stats. Oakland City 13 of 34 for 38.2%. Shawnee State 17 of 32, 53-1. 3-point shooting, Oaks 2 of 6, 33.3. The Bears 5 of 12, 41.7. Free throws, Oakland City 4 of 5, 80%. Shawnee State 4 of 5, 80%. Each team has 19 rebounds. Oakland City the advantage 6-3 offensively. Shawnee State has a 16-13 advantage defensively. 5 ties, 2 lead changes. Oakland City is led for 9 minutes and 11 seconds, or 45.9% of the ball game. Last lead was at 22-21 with 7:14 left to go in the first. Shawnee State is led for 8 minutes, 13 seconds, or 41.1% of the ball game. Largest lead for Oakland City is 5 at 14-9 with 13:56 to go in the first. Largest lead for Shawnee State is what we've got right now, 43-32, and that happened with 2 seconds left in the first. Each team has 8 assists. Oaks 5 turnovers, Bears with 4. Bench points 17 for the Bears, 4 for the Mighty Oaks. No blocks in the first half. On-court points 28-26 Oakland City. Fast break points 10-9 Shawnee State. 2 steals for Oakland City, none for Shawnee State. Points off turnovers, 5 for Shawnee State, 2 for Oakland City. Points in the paint, 22 for the Bears and 20 for the Mighty Oaks. Second chance points, 4 for the Bears, none for the Mighty Oaks. 9 fouls on the Oaks, 6 fouls on the Bears. And that is your team stats in the first half. As we get to the scoring, first of all, for Shawnee State, Gardner leading away with 15 points, 6 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 3-point shooting, 2 of 3 at the free throw line with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 personal foul, and 15 points. Also in double figures, McKee off the bench in 13 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 3-point shooting, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 personal foul. 6 points for Lovelace in 17 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 3-point shooting, 2 of 2 at the free throw line with 4 rebounds, 1 personal foul, and 1 turnover. 3 points for Beard. He played all 20 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 3-point shooting, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 20 minutes played. 3 points for Vasquez. 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 3-point shooting, 2 rebounds, 4 assists to lead the Bears in that department. That in 14 minutes played. 2 points for Belton in 3 minutes played. 1 for 1 from the field with a rebound, 2 personal fouls, and 2 turnovers. 2 points for Charles. 1 for 1 from the field, 3 rebounds in 6 minutes played. Hawes and Ramirez played and did not score. For Oakland City University, they're being led by Amir Mack with 9 points in 18 minutes played. 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 at the free throw line for his 9 points. 4 rebounds and 1 assist. That in 18 minutes played. 8 points for Hunter Johnson. in 17 minutes. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 3-point shooting, 1 of 2 at the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 personal foul in 17 minutes played. Jalen DeGrow with 5 points and 16 minutes, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 3-point shooting, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and 2 turnovers. Jonathan Claxton with 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field for his 4, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover. Once again, 16 minutes played. Tanner Toops with 2 points in 4 minutes played, 1 of 1 from the field. He also has a rebound and a personal foul in 4 minutes. And Gachiro Barica has 2 points in 4 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field. He also has 2 rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and 2 turnovers. Garth Jepson and Arthur Johnson have played and have not scored. Our game brought to you in part by the Gaslight in Uptown, Huntingburg, Pizza by the Pound, and so much more. You can have a fundraiser from the Gaslight with your club or organization, your church, your ball team. Give John Sanger a call and he'll tell you how it's done. And you can always see Oakland City University sports at the Gaslight in Huntingburg. Going to take a little break now. It is halftime with the score Shawnee State 43 and Oakland City University 32. Walt Ferber with producer-director David Hose. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA.org. We're back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. We're ready for the second half. Shawnee State a big jump at the end of the first and are up in this game 43-32. That is their biggest lead of the contest, and they will have the ball as we start the second half. Ezra McKee, who had an outstanding first half, will put it into play as we start half number 2 as it gets it back to Trey Beard, who they held only 3 points in the first half. Gardner right way. Back to McKee. McKee hands the ball to Gardner. That is a solid drive to the basket. And putting the biscuit in the basket there is Lovelace, who has 8. 45-32. Negron to the backcourt for the Oaks. That is Mack to an open Johnson. No good. Ali kicks it back outside. The three-pointer by Negron is off. Claxton throws it back in, but it's caught by Gardner, who is off to the races. McKee back underneath, and Lovelace off the make it Gardner off the glass and in. And it's 47-32. Shawnee State up by 15 as Williams gets ready to come in. Baseline shot is no good. Johnson gets the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by McKee. Williams into the contest for the Mighty Oaks as Negron will sit down. Not a good start here in the second half for the Mighty Oaks. McKee works off the screen. Underneath, Mack gets it to Claxton. Claxton puts it up, reverse layup. That's what I call battling. Claxton somehow gets the biscuit in the basket. 6 points for Claxton, 47-34. No good, fighting for the rebound. The shot up again is no good. I tell you what, Shawnee State battling, and that shot is no good by Howard. It's knocked out of bounds, and that will be Oakland City ball. There's a lot of juice going in this one. Ali will put it into play for the Oaks as the Bears go into full court pressure. Hunter Johnson attacks, shot fakes, flips it back to Robbie Williams. He'll shot fake, back to Johnson, 3. That rims off, no good. Coming down with a rebound is Lovelace of the Bears. Lovelace works right, pumps underneath, and foul is going to be called on Claxton. First foul of the second half. And that is going to send Lovelace to the free throw line, the sophomore at 81.4%. And you see why with that shooter's touch right there. 3 for 3 in the ball game. He's got 9 points. Donovan Lovelace, a sophomore out of Dallas, Texas. Puts the Bears lead at 14. That's no good. Claxton gets the board. Ali to Williams. Got to start climbing back in. As Williams goes to Claxton. Claxton drives off balance, no. And the rebound comes down to Lovelace of Shawnee State. Lovelace drives, works. Oh, that is a nice pass and a flush by Ezra McKee, who continues his excellent ball game for the Bears. Mack is going to be fouled. McKee up to 12 points after that last bucket. Amir Mack going to the free throw line. He started strong in this game. Going to the free throw line. Just gets him into double figures if he hits it, and that's exactly what he does. Four of 4 at the line, 10 points for Amir Mack, averages 17.8 points per ball game. The junior out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, tries to get the Oaks a little bit closer, 14 down right now. Gets it to go. 50-36 is the score. Gardner from the elbow, up no good. Amir Mack gets the rebound for the Oaks. Robbie Williams across the timeline to Hunter Johnson. Bounce passes. Ali on the baseline. Ali to Hunter Johnson, left wing. Hunter drives. Goes off. Going to go off. Hunter out of bounds and will go back to the Bears of Shawnee State University. Beard sets it up. Young man is a heck of a ball player. Averages 19-7. That shot is no good. Ali with a rebound. Works behind, goes to the right wing. Ali in the lane, stops. Hunter Johnson drives. And a foul is going to be called on Shawnee State. That's going to be Trey Beard picking up the personal foul. That is his first personal foul. Team's second. Inbounds pass taken away by McKee. Long pass to Gardner, and he puts it in. 19 points for Corey Gardner, and it's 52-36 Shawnee State. Mack, a three. That is no good. The rebound comes down to Howard. Beard goes to Gardner. He's just been cooking today. And he continues to cook with gas. 21 points for Corey Gardner, 54-36. Shawnee State has elongated it to 18. Williams, 17-footer, swish by Robbie Williams, his first point of the night. Tanner Toop's going to check in momentarily, but there is the answer by Lovelace. And he's got 12, but it's 56-38, Shawnee State. Amir Mack, Robbie Williams. Back on the near side to Ali. Ali, three-point territory. That's Mack. Amir Mack drives in the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Personal foul is going to be called on Gardner. That's his second. Negron and Toops in. Williams and Ali out for the Oaks. Third team foul for the Bears. Toops. And that is going to be touched last by Ezra McKee. So Toops, no, it will be Johnson right in front of our network microphones putting the ball into play. That is Negron. Negron drives, 10-footer, no good. Couple of blue shirts there, and that was Vasquez that got it. He'll slow it down now. Vasquez working on Toops. Trey Beard. Toops working on Beard. Beard drives. Ball ends up going out of bounds. And that's going to get us to, I believe, the first media timeout. As that foul is going to be called on Toops' second. That's going to take us to our timeout. We're going to take a break. You are watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on DNCCAA.org. Back at the Johnson Center in the second half with Shawnee State up 56-38. Team stats: Oakland City 15 of 43, 34.9. Shawnee State has heated it up. They're 23 of 43, 53.5. Three-point shooting: Oakland City 2 of 10, 20%. And Shawnee State 5 of 13, 38.5. Free throws: Oak 6 of 7, 85-7. Bears 5 of 7, 71-4. Rebounds 26-25 Bears. Oaks up 8-5 offensively. Bears up 21-17 defensively. 5 ties, 2 lead changes. Oakland City has led for 9 minutes and 11 seconds. Shawnee State for 13-33. At the free throw line, a really good free throw shooter. 5'11", grad student Trey Beard, a 92.5% free throw shooter. Yeah, that announcer hex worked. One thing Oakland City has done is they have held Beard tonight. The grad student, Beard out of Chillicothe, Ohio, averages 19.7. And they have held Beard down to 3 on the game. They've grown across the timeline for the Oaks, and the normally unflappable Beard doesn't hit a free throw there. But that ball is taken away by Lovelace. The ball is bounced around, and Amir Mack has it for the Oaks. Mack gets the ball to DeGrone. And a foul away from the ball is called. That is Ezra McKee. It looks like he's going to pick up the personal foul. And that is his 3rd personal foul. He's been solid off the bench with 12 points, and McKee's going to come out of the ball game now. And coming in is A.J. Belton for Shawnee State. Amir Mack. Ball is taken away, and a nice takeaway by Belton, but he stepped on the sideline. Claxton back in the ball game for Oakland City University. Tanner Toops will sit down. Hunter Johnson puts the ball into play. Side court for the Oaks. Negrone to Toops. Toops dry, pulls it back out, gets it to Negrone. Claxton low block. Puts it up and gets himself to the free throw line. Claxton has been one improved ball player this year. No doubt about that. Jonathan Claxton, a junior out of Portland, Oregon. Foul is going to be called on Lovelace. Will be his 2nd personal foul. At the free throw line is Jonathan Claxton, who is working and getting his free throw shooting better. Claxton, 7 points for Claxton. 57-39. One more. And has asserted himself better in the low blocks, no doubt about that. That is no good. And coming down with the rebound is Lovelace. Vasquez. Back to Beard. Belton driving in the lane. That's a beautiful pass. It's knocked around. Who's going to get it? Amir Mack for Oakland City. Tanner Toops, shot fake, goes into the lane, puts it up off balance, no good. Tapped around, and Vasquez has the rebound for the Bears. Kicks the ball underneath, and A walk is going to be called on the Bears as Lovelace took a couple of too many steps there. 57-39. Garth Jepson will come into the ball game for Tanner Toops for Oakland City. Garth Jepson, a sophomore out of New Zealand, 6 feet 6 inches tall. Negron sets up the offense. Mack. Claxton doesn't get it, but gets the rebound. Doesn't get it. It's tapped up by Jepson, no good. Claxton gets it back. No, and he's going to get himself to the free throw line. Jepson was back there for the foul that went in, but the foul had taken place beforehand. And foul is going to be called on Lovelace. That's his third personal foul. And we'll send Claxton back to the free throw line. Misses that one. Once again, 7 points on the afternoon. Claxton averaging 4.5 points a ball game. Ezra McKee back in for the Bears, and setting down will be Belton. Tight game, a lot of lead changes early on, but a run at the end of the first half gave the Bears the advantage. That's good, and 8 points in the game by Claxton. 57-40. Beard with the ball. Gardner. The ball back out high, reversed and underneath. McKee misfires. Jepson gets it, and he's fouled. And is on Lovelace, who now has 4 personal fouls. We're going to walk the walk, and Garth Jepson will go to the free throw line. They've shown flashes of some really good stuff for the Mighty Oaks. A 50% free throw shooter coming in, and he's up that to 66.6 because that one was good by Jepson. One more. Hits them both. Well, he moved his free throw percentage from 50% to 75%. With those 2 free throws, it's 57-42 Shawnee State. Drive in the lane, and a nice pass. The drive is up. It's no good. Claxton has it. Gets it to Jepson, off Jepson. And a three-pointer by Beard is no good. Hunter Johnson comes down with a rebound for the Oaks. Negron on the far side works the ball across the timeline. Lobs it to Mack. Amir Mack, 360 and puts it in. He does move. You don't see many people able to do. Amir Mack makes it 57-44. 11:35 to go in the contest. Thinking about shooting the three is Gardner. That is now Belton. Deflected, but Vasquez has it with 5 on the shot clock. No good. Claxton gets the board for OCU. Negron works it across the timeline for the Oaks. Drives in the lane. Uses patience and scores. Negron's got 7. And all of a sudden, it's back to a ball game. It's an 11-point differential with 11:02 to go. 57-46 Bears. We're going to take a break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org.
The value of champions of character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
In the second half, now 57-46 is the score. 11:02 left in the contest. The Gaslight in Uptown Huntingburg. Your home for Oakland City University sports. You can see it on their big screen TV. They got sports all over the place in there. You can go and sit down, enjoy yourself a gas or pizza or any of the great specialty sandwiches. The Johnny Dart is my personal favorite. And Raider Wednesday coming back on the 29th of January with Ryan Haywood. And the Southridge boys basketball team will close out the Raider Wednesday season actually on Monday, February 3rd, as we'll have the wrestling team in. (57-46). So the Oaks have had a run to get back into the contest. This is a 6-0 run by the Oaks to get them where they are at now. Trey Beard. That basketball is deflected and almost lost by Gardner, but he gets it. Beard. McKee. Driving on the far side is Beard with 1 second. That's a violation. And a chance now for the Oaks to get this thing back into single digits. 10:31 left in the ball game, and the Oaks a 6-0 run and trying to add more to that. Hunter Johnson, Amir Mack, McKee on him. Mack works off the screen. Oh, solid work there by Amir Mack, who's got 14, and it's 57-48. Oaks back to within 8. Vasquez driving in the lane. Gardner puts it up off the glass. No. And the foul's going to be called on the Oaks. Amir Mack's going to pick up the personal foul. Amir Mack with his first foul. And that's the team's third of the second half. And going to the free throw line is Corey Gardner, an 87.5% free throw shooter. These Bears can shoot free throws. Gardner misses his first of the ball game. He's 2 of 3, 57-48 is the score. Amir's going to make sure he gets that tennis shoe tied. As Gardner, the grad student, has one more. Hey, he missed them both. That doesn't happen very often. Stays at 57-48. Negron for Oakland City across the timeline. Got Beard hawking him, but that is a pilfered pocket and a coast-to-coast and a bucket by Corey Gardner, who just missed 2. Gets those 2 back as he has 23 points, and it's 59-48, back to an 11-point ball game. McKee guarding Mack. McKee drives into the lane, and no good. Claxton puts it up, and there's a foul. I'm thinking that's going to be on A.J. Belton. No. I'm looking at McKee. McKee has his 4th personal foul, and that is a timeout. 9:32 to go in the ball game with this score. Shawnee State 59, Oakland City 48. We'll break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org. back at the Johnson Center. And it's turning back into a really good basketball game as Oakland City on a 10-2 run right now and has gotten back into the contest. 9:32 left in the game. For Shawnee State, Gardner leading away with 21 points. McKee off the bench 14. Lovelace has 11. For Oakland City, Amir Mack with 15 points, 8 each for Claxton and Johnson, and 7 for Negron. Claxton working on his free throws. That young man has been working very, very hard on it. And the junior from Portland, Oregon has a couple of big ones here. Gets it to go. Three of 4 at the charity line. 9 points for Claxton. One out of 2 on that one, and the rebound comes down to Vasquez. Trey Beard now. That is Corey Gardner. He's lit it up. Passes that, a sizzling pass off the fingertips of Charles, but he goes and gets it. Vasquez back. The baseline shot is up and good by Belton. 5 points in the ball game for Belton. It's 62-49. So the Bears stem the flow a little bit there. Ali coming in momentarily as Mack goes and scores. Amir Mack with 18 points, and it's 62-51. Back to an 11-point ball game and down to 8:37 left in this one. Gardner drives in the lane, has it blocked. Amir Mack for the Oaks, stops off the glass, no good. Tapped up, no good. Rebounded up and in by Negron. And it's 62-53, back to 9 points in this game. Vasquez back out. A little bit too much hand checking there by the Oaks. The foul's going to be called on Claxton. Jonathan Claxton's pick up his 3rd personal foul, and Gachiro Barica will come into the ball game for Garth Jepson. Claxton will have a few words with Coach Ken French as he comes out. Vasquez. It's a ball to Beard. Beard back to Vasquez. Just passes it to Gardner. Gardner drives in, off back to Vasquez. And that's a shot clock violation, I do believe. Yes, it is. So a full 30 seconds worth of defense for the Oaks on that one. And they get the ball and a chance to edge closer. The clock is going to start to be a little bit of the enemy. Negron on the near side. G on the baseline, back to Negron, back to G. And that is going to be Charles picking up a 2nd personal foul for Shawnee State. Gachiro Barica at the free throw line. The senior out of Rotterdam in the Netherlands. At a 63% free throw shooter on the year. G averages 3.9 per ball game. Gets that puppy to roll. First point of the ball, make it 3 points in the ball game for G. 62-54, and it is an 8-point, and he tries to get it to 7, and he does. 62-55, back to a 7-point ball game. Vasquez for the Bears. Trey Beard. Beard drives. At the elbow, that shot is no good by Belton. Oaks have it. Cutter Johnson. 3 off the front of the rim, but the rebound comes down to the Oaks. Back to G. Taken away and taking his time as he should is Corey Gardner. 25 points for Corey Gardner, averages 14-3, and it's 64-55. Shawnee State. Amir Mack on the baseline for the Oaks. Ball in the low block from the elbow, in and out, no good. Tapped out, and Gardner has it. He's off to the races again. This time he misses it. Vasquez has the board, but I think a foul before. Here's Oakland City basketball. (66-55) the score now. Negron. Amir Mack. 15-footer. No good. High for the rebound is Corey Gardner for Shawnee State. Deflected, taken away by Ali. Ali to Mack. He goes to the line. Amir hit the floor hard. I think he's all right. Charles has picked up his 3rd personal foul for Shawnee State. Garth Jepson looks like he may be checking in, or he has played some good minutes for the Oaks tonight. So Amir Mack at the free throw line. 17 on the ball game for Mack. They get 18. (66-56). Bears of Shawnee State's lead is at 10. Mack tries to get it back into single digits at 9. Misfires on that one. Vasquez has it for the Bears. 66-56, 5:44 to go in the game. Driving, scooping, and scoring is Vasquez. First non-3, 8 points, and it's 68-56. Negron for the Oaks. Ali on the left wing. It's a ball, baseline, Amir Mack. To the cutter, Johnson. Good use of the shot fake. The elbow, Hunter Johnson scores. 10 points for Johnson, 68-58 to take away from Ali. And Ali works down and gives the ball to G. Works it up, contact, no foul. As it comes back, goes out, and Gardner 1-on-0. Decides to lay it in. 27 points for Corey Gardner, and it's 70-58. Every time the Oaks get back close, one of those coast-to-coast turnovers has made the difference here. Amir puts it up, contact, no foul. Amir's going to pick up the personal foul as he fouled A.J. Belton. And I think that's going to take us to the timeout. It does. David just knows these things. He does. 4:30 left in the contest, 70-58. Bears. We'll take a break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA. Back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University, as they're checking under the hood for something here. As soon as we find out, we will let you know, as our producer director David Ho is setting up the shot right now. As we'll look at the points of the contest so far. 27 points for Gardner to lead the way. McKee off the bench with 14. Lovelace has 11. 5 for Belton, 5 for Vasquez, 4 for Beard, 2 each for Hawes and Charles. For Oakland City University, they're led by Amir Mack, who has 18 points, 10 points for Hunter Johnson. Then it gets kind of, well, you have a couple scare in double figures. Jonathan Claxton and Jalen DeGrone have 9 points each. 4 for Gachiro Barica, 2 each for Ali, Williams, Toops, and Jebson. Arthur Johnson has played and has not scored. Oakland City is out rebounded Shawnee State 37-33, offensively 14-5 Oaks, defensively 28-23 Shawnee State. Assists 12-10 Shawnee State. With the advantage. Each team has 13 turnovers. Bench points, 21 for Shawnee State and 10 for Oakland City. 2 blocks for Oakland City, 1 for Shawnee State. Fast break points, 22 for Shawnee State and 9 for Oakland City. Each team has 7 steals. Points off turnovers, 13 for Shawnee State, 11 for Oakland City. Paint points, 44 for Shawnee State and 36 for Oakland City University. Personal foul 16-14 Shawnee State. What was the? Okay, goaltending was called there. All right. Okay, the goaltending that was caused 6.5 minutes ago. Okay, but checking to get that right there. And we had the shots that they needed with David and our great technology here. It's a 12-point game. It's 70-58. Vasquez for Shawnee State. Goes to Belton. Back to Vasquez. It's knocked around, but going back and getting that thing was Gardner. Whistle and a foul. I'm going to guess before the shot. Foul is going to be called on Hunter Johnson. That's Hunter's second personal foul. 72-58. Belton at the free throw line. And he misfires it. They did call the basket good at 72-58. Negron. On the near side, he went and got it. Thought it was going to end up in my lap there for a little bit. But a smooth move. It's Mack. He tries to get it to Claxton. Instead, it's taken away by Belton. Vasquez on the near side gets it across the timeline. Vasquez drives and pulls it back out. On the near side, A.J. Belton. Now it's Corey Gardner. Gardner near the timeline. Gardner shakes and bakes. 17-footer. No. Claxton has the board for OCU. Ali across the timeline near side. Drives underneath. Looking for the outlet. Finds Hunter Johnson. Johnson works off the Claxton screen. Heads into the lane. 18-footer. No. And coming out with a rebound is Corey Gardner for Shawnee State. Lead is at 14 as we hit the 3-minute mark. 72-58. That comes to Gardner. Pulls the ball back to Trey Beard. The one thing the Oaks have done is they've done a good job on Trey Beard, who averages almost 20 points a ball game. Charles will put it up, and he's going to go to the free throw line. They've held Beard to 4 points in 37 minutes played. He's averaging 19.7 points per ball game. Charles at the free throw line, where he's a 78.6% free throw shooter, 3.1 point per game average. Charles out of Russell, Kentucky. Free throw good. 73-58. The Bears with the lead. No good. Claxton comes down with a rebound. Negron across the timeline. Hunter Johnson. Use of the shot fake and a foul. I think that's going to be Charles. If it's Charles, that's 4 personal fouls. No, it is not. Jepson's going to get ready to check into the ball game. And also checking back in is Lovelace. Foul is going to be on Beard, actually. That'll be his second. Hunter Johnson going to the free throw line. 10th team foul, so double bonus now for the Mighty Oaks. Hunter Johnson hits the free throw. That's 11 for Hunter, and it's 73-59 as Jepson goes in for Claxton for Oakland City University. Back to a 14-point ball game. And that is up and good by Hunter Johnson. 12 points for Johnson, 2:27 left in this one. With the score 73-60. We'll go ahead and leave it here. As we'll go back and give you the team stats. Remind you our game's brought to you in part by the Gaslight at Uptown Huntingburg. Oakland City, 21 of 60 field goals for 35%. Shawnee State, 30 of 57, 52-6. 3-point shooting, Oakland City, 2 of 11, 18.2. And Shawnee State, 6 of 15 for 40%. Oakland City, 14 of 19 free throws for 73.7%. Shawnee State, 6 of 12, 50%. Rebounds, 39, 34 Oakland City, 14-5 offensively for the Oaks, 29-25 defensively for the Bears. 5 ties, 2 lead changes. Shawnee State has led for 25 minutes, 31 seconds. Oakland City has led for 9 minutes and 11, or 24.6% of the ballgame. Last lead was at 22-21, 7:14 to go in the first. Largest lead for Shawnee State is 19 at 57-38 with 14:40 to go. Oakland City's biggest lead, 14-9. We're going to walk the distance, and it's going to be Shawnee State shooting some free throws. As Williams picks up his 3rd personal foul for the Oaks. Gardner has been pretty solid, to say the least. Had 27 points and still does. Robbie Williams to Hunter Johnson. Johnson drives. That's looped to Jepson. Puts it up, contact. Jepson goes and gets it. Good job. Hunter Johnson, no good. Jepson gets the rebound. Comes on the near side to Negron. Negron steps in the lane, puts it up, no good. And coming down with the rebound is Lovelace. And a foul is going to be called on the Oaks. That foul is going to be called on Ramed Ali That'll be his second personal foul. Team's ninth. So we walk down the other side, and it's 1-1 for Donovan Lovelace, the sophomore, and an 81.4% free throw shooter. And he hits that one. Lovelace with 12 points. 3 of 4 at the charity line. And misfires on that one, and Hunter Johnson comes down with a rebound. Garth Jepson, that's a nice pass. And attacking the basket is Negro, putting the biscuit in the basket. And it's 74-62. Another foul's going to be called on Oakland City, and that means both teams are in the double bonus the rest of the way. Hunter Johnson will pick up his third personal foul, and Vasquez will go to the free throw line. Vasquez at 62.1%. And he now has another point to the total. And he hits that. 7 points for Vasquez. 76-62. Negron drive, scoots, and Negron on a little bit of a roll for the Oaks. 76-64. Full court pressure by the Oaks, and it's going to be a foul, so the Oaks elongating the game. They're playing the strategy correctly. That is Ali picking up the personal foul. That is 3 on Ali. Vasquez goes to the free throw line. 7 points for Vasquez as he misses that one. Vasquez, 2 of 6 in the field, 1 of 2 3-pointers, and 2 of 3 at the charity line. 3 of 4 now. 8 points for Vasquez. And it's 77-64 with 1:32 gone or left in the ball game. Williams in the backcourt. Contact, no foul. McKee on the run out. Plays it in. McKee is having himself a night. That shot is no good. McKee with 16 points. Well, the foul is going to be called on Beard, his third. Toops going to the free throw line for Oakland City University, a 64.3% free throw shooter, but that one does not go down. 2 points on the afternoon for him, averages 3.6. Played at Tecumseh High School in Southwest Indiana and bangs that one in there. 79-65, full court pressure by the Oaks. McKee works the ball, and Toops will pick up the personal foul. So McKee is 67% free throw shooter, goes to the line, as we said just a moment ago. McKee with 16 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 3-point shooting, has not shot a free throw to this point in time. A 67% free throw shooter, and McKee knocks that one in. Ezra McKee, a junior out of Wooster, Ohio, 6 feet 7 inches tall. And he hits both those. McKee at 17 points, and it's 81-65. Negron is going to be fouled by Corey Gardner. I think that's 3 on Gardner. It is. Negron at the free throw line, 73.5% on the year. Negron 13 points on the afternoon. $14 points. Six of 14 from the field. His first free throw, first 2 free throws. So 15 points for Negron, 81-67, and immediately a foul on Negron, as they're hoping against hope that the Bears will miss some free throws. Second foul on Jalen Negron. Free throw line is Donovan Lovelace, an 81.4% free throw shooter. Lovelace with 12 on the afternoon, 4 of 6 at the free throw line. And he knocks that one in. (82-67) now, Shawnee State. 83-67. Heading toward the minute mark, Williams hurries it across the timeline for the Oaks. Garth Jepson shot fakes, drives to the bucket, and scores. Garth Jepson, 4 points, and it's 83-69. But when you do that, you get an answer that fast from Gardner. Gardner with 27 points. Toops will answer for Oakland City University. 5 points for Toops. Toops is down. We'll get back up. The foul's going to be called on Tanner Toops. Fourth foul for Tanner. And McKee back at the free throw line. And McKee hits that one. 18 points for McKee. 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 three-point shooting. 3 of 4 at the free throw line, as that's no good. Robbie Williams for the Oaks. Basketball's taken away, and McKee off to the races. And Garth Jepson says not this time, though he will get the foul. And Ali will check into the ball game, as I got a feeling they may be checking under the hood on that one, as there is a timeout on the floor as the officials come over and they're going to check that out. But McKee came in. It looked like to me that Garth was going for the ball, but we have the shot. We're going to have the shot, and the officials are looking at it as we speak. They're putting a zoom on it now to check to see exactly where the shot was. But Jepson showing just a little bit of his potential athleticism there. From what I've seen, they are going to call that one just a foul. Just a foul on that, as they said he was going for the ball and hit the top of the ball. So they took him a moment to look at it, and that was one heck of a defensive play by Garth Jepson. And Ezra McKee, who has had one heck of a day, is going to the free throw line for Shawnee State. Ezra McKee out of Wooster, Ohio, a 6'7" junior. 20 points now for McKee. 87-71. The only thing to be decided now is the final score. That is misfired, and Toops comes down with a rebound. Hunter Johnson across the timeline. Hunter drives. That is Ali in the lane. Back to Toops. Toops goes to Ali. Ali back to Jepson. Step back three. No good, and holding on to that rebound is Belton. Final 11 seconds of the game, and they'll par this thing out for Shawnee State, and Shawnee State will come up with an 87-71 win over Oakland City University. As let's get in to the statistics. Oakland City 25 of 70, for 35.7%. Shawnee State 32 of 59, 54.2. Three-point shooting, Oaks did not do well behind the arc. 2 of 15, 13.3. Shawnee State 6 of 15 for 40%. Free throw shooting, Oakland City 19 of 25 for 76%. Shawnee State 17 of 29, 58.6. Oakland City 48 rebounds to 36 for Shawnee State. 18-5, a big advantage offensively, but defensively Shawnee State edged Oakland City 31-30. 5 ties, 2 lead changes. Oakland City led for 9 minutes and 11 seconds, or 23% of the ball game. Their last lead was at 22-21 with 7:14 to go in the first. As Shawnee State led for 28-13, or 70.5% of the contest. Oakland City's largest lead was at 5 at 14-9 with 13:56 to go in the first. And largest lead for Shawnee State was 19 at 57-38 with 14:40 to go in the second. I think there was a little separation there at the end. As assists 13-11 Shawnee State, turnover 16-13 Oakland City University. Bench points 15 for Oakland City, 31 for Shawnee State. 2 blocks for the Oaks, 1 for Shawnee State. On-court points 74 for Shawnee State, 38 for Oakland City. Fast break points 26-9 Shawnee State. Steals 10-7 Shawnee State. Points off turnovers 16-11 Shawnee State. Points in the paint 50-44 Shawnee State. Second chance points 9-4 Oakland City. Personal fouls 24-19 Oakland City. We just had the hard copy of the official stats given to us. For Shawnee State, they were led by Corey Gardner's 33 points in 29 minutes, 13 of 17 from the field, 1 of 2 3-point shooting, 2 of 6 at the free throw line, 2 offensive, 7 defensive rebounds for 9 totals, 5 assists, 5 steals, no blocks, 2 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls. 27 minutes. It was let's try that again. I'm looking at the wrong. 29 points for Corey Gardner in 33 minutes played. 29 points in 33 minutes played. It is Ezra McKee with 20 points in 23 minutes. 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 3-point shooting, 4 of 6 at the charity line. 1 offensive, 2 defensive rebounds, 3 total, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls. 20 points on the ball game for Ezra McKee. Third double-figure score, as you have Donovan Lovelace, who had 14 points in 27 minutes, 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 3-point shooting, 6 of 8 at the free throw line. 1 offensive, 7 defensive rebounds, 8 total, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, 14 points for Donovan Lovelace. 8 points for Marcus Vasquez and at 28 minutes played. 2 of 6 in the field, 1 of 2 3-point shooting, 3 of 4 at the charity line. 6 defensive rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. In 8 minutes, in 28 minutes played, he had 8 points. 7 points for A.J. Belton in 17 minutes played. 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 3-point shooting, 0 of 1 at the free throw line. 3 defensive rebounds, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, 7 points for A.J. Belton. 4 points for Trey Beard. He averages almost 20. He played all 40 minutes, 1 of 6 in the field, 1 of 3 3-point shooting, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for 4 points. He had 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 3 personal fouls. 3 points for Damon Charles in 13 minutes, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 of 2 at the free throw line with an offensive, 2 defensive rebounds, 1 block, and 3 personal fouls. 2 points for Amari Hawes in 14 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field, 2 defensive rebounds, one turnover, once again, in 2 points for the game as Hulk and Ramirez played and did not score. For Oakland City University, 3 double-figure scores led by Amir Max, 18 points. 36 minutes, 6 of 17 from the field, 0 of 1 3-point shooting, 6 of 7 at the free throw line, 1 offensive, 5 defensive rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 turnover, and 2 personal fouls, 18 points. 15 points for Jalen DeGrome. 32 minutes, 6 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 3-point shooting, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, 2 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, 5 total, 4 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls, 15 points for DeGrome. Hunter Johnson with 12 and 37 minutes played, 4 of 14 from the field, 1 of 7 3-point shooting, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 3 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, 6 total, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. 9 points for Jonathan Claxton in 27 minutes, 3 of 10 from the field, 3 of 6 at the free throw line for 9 points. 4 offensive, 8 defensive rebounds. They came close to a double-double. 9 points and 12 boards, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls. 5 points for Tanner Toops in 7 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the charity line, 2 offensive, 2 defensive rebounds, and 4 personal fouls. Tanner Toops with 5 points. 4 points for Gar Jepson in 10 minutes played, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 3-point shooting, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, 2 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, 5 total, 1 assist, 1 personal foul. Cheryl Barica, 4 points in 11 minutes played, 1 of 3 from